Every fucking time. What up, Aqua Gang? I am back here finally to do our reading Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am so late because that lunar moon energy, full moon in Pisces, woo child, it's definitely given out there, okay? We are in the one part of it. This is the lunar eclipse. All right, that will be happening basically on Sunday. But if you are like me, be sensitive to the energy, you're feeling this shit right now. A lot of people's shadow sides are being illuminated times 10. So we're going to just jump in your reading. I don't see anybody in here yet, but we will jump in there anyway. All right. I like to always start off with some soul journey messages, especially with this eclipse happening. So we're going to get right into it and see what's going on. For a treat today, I'm going to use my downloaded messages from my own self. So thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guide. Show me what's currently going on in Aquarius energy right now. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Ooh, champ. We got love. And we got indecision in reverse. I love it. Give me, whoa, champ. And imagination. Why do we keep getting imagination? At the bottom of the day, oh yes, definitely surrender. Surrender. Ooh, child, yes. And peace. So Aquarius, already got that. We need to surrender, and I'm in Aquarius in 5 to 6 placements in my chart. My sun, my rising, my Venus, my Mercury. We need to surrender. We need to surrender a lot of things. Just give it on up to God, to the universe. Because if we intervene, we're going to jail. Okay? To take it lightly. It's also no need to intervene to lower your vibration with these karmics, these narcissists, these low vibrational destiny swappers that are out there, okay? That's what they want us to do, okay? They want us to lower our guard so they can get back into our vortex of our feelings, try to get us in our feelings, and make us react in a negative aspect. When you surrender things, you release the need to control them. You give it up to the universe, you give it up to karma, you give it up to whatever you want to say you're going to give it up to. But you're taking the control out of your hands, needing to control the aspect of the outcome of the situation. Believing and having faith that God got your back, the universe got your back, that a higher power, whatever you believe in, has your back. And that things are working always out in your favor. So that can give you a peace of mind. So you can stay in tranquility, harmony, and peace. Because you know, and if you have a positive mindset, like most of us Aquariuses do, that you think things, they do become a reality. So you have to keep your place at a place of peace and harmony and balance. And not give into these lower vibrational energies that want you to react. Again, with the first, we try to remain committed to acting out of love. Again, third eye color, also with the root chakra. The heart chakra is in there. And the crown chakra. So again, maintaining your alignment with your chakras, also with the universe, so you can stay in harmony, so you can stay at a place of peace and tranquility for yourself. You are no longer operating out of being indecisive. Now you're coming out of being indecisive and you know exactly what you want. You also know that you have to stay balanced and in alignment to get it. So you have to commit to the practice of love and seeing the good in all things. I used to say that it's one of my downfalls because I always give people the benefit of the doubt. But now that I've been so betrayed and hurt, I am trying to still remain lovable and positive, but it is very, very hard when you're dealing with these lower vibrational energies, these narcissists, these people that have mental health issues that want to come against you, people that feel entitled to be in your energy and feel entitled to what you have worked hard for, feel entitled to betray you, to learn things about you and go up against you, to purposely hurt you. Okay, to lower your vibration, to take you out of peace, to take you out of a peaceful mindset, to take you out of alignment. That's what these people do. That's what these narcissists do. That's what these karmics do. That's their assignment. Most of them are in assignment to do just that and to be lower level basic people. It's sad to say, but most of them have mental disorders, personality disorders, things that they're not being committed to because it's not operating out of love. It's operating out of envy, jealousy, hate, okay? Lust, imagination. Again, all a part of your mind. You continue to focus on what you want out of life, the positive things, the peace, the harmony, the things that are the balance or in coordinates to your higher timeline. And you continue to imagine that. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Some of us Aquarians are very creative. It's one of the things that we have. We're usually good at art, putting things together. We're innovators. We're 10 steps ahead of the normal aspect of the population. Okay? So again, our imagination can take us very far. It can also bring in our manifestations even more quickly. Remember, they tell you to getting to a place where you are focusing and seeing that life, like you're having a vision of what you want. This again is all a part of your imagination. That is all a part of your process of your thinking of your brain. But again, keeping the aspect of love, right, since you're in and operating out of your heart space, your chakra space. Paying attention to your third eye and your crown chakra. Getting out of a place where you're indecisive because that keeps you stagnant. It keeps you in stalemate energy. Again, crown and root chakra. Focusing on your stability, focusing on the things that bring you peace, alignment, and all the same. Surrender it to a higher power. Surrender it to your ancestors, God, a higher power, source. Because you don't need to control other people. Only person you can control really is yourself and how you react to these lower level basic people. As long as you stay in alignment of peace. I am being of love and I release all negative energy. Exactly what I just said. Releasing negative energy. And what was that? The word there? I'm a being of love. Love and light. Okay? And then again, you always hear that fucking bird. That it shows you where I'm at a place, and I haven't been in a place for almost over a year of peace. Because this person that I live with, sad to say, is a Pisces, love drama, love chaos, is a gossiper, is a thief, is a person, is a narcissist, is somebody that has mental issues. So again, they're not operating at a place of love. They don't even love themselves. Half of the narcissists do not love themselves. All right. So we're going to save these cards, which are my downloads. I did have a bigger pile, but I'll probably find them when I move. And we're going to now get into the tarot deck. Wow. When I split it, we got the Two of Swords, a decision. Again, that stalemate energy. You're coming out of that, Aquarius. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you need to do to get there. And for some of you guys, you're doing all the aspects. I'm showing that this is for the Aquarians that did the work, the self-healing, that may have been through the low level aspects of their shadow, Okay? Answer spirit guide. Show me what you have here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Show me the situation here. Show me the current situation for Aquarius. That's right, Aquarius. Be committed to love. Even though people want to give you bullshit drama, be committed to singing all the good things and even the negative things and aspects of narcissists and assholes around us. Sometimes it is hard to see any good in such negative, spiteful person. Okay? All right. I'm trying to, sorry. A card fell on the floor. All right, here we go. We got the Emperor and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Spirit is telling me to take that. So you could be dealing, but I'm not going to listen to Spirit right now. We'll see what happens. You could be dealing with somebody that is very ruling and controlling. And again, with the Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, you could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or having in your chart, or in Aries. You're dealing with somebody that is losing control. They're losing control over controlling you. It definitely is narcissistic energy when it is in reverse, because the Emperor upright is about stability. He's in his divine. He's about ruling his throne. When he's in reverse, he's out of control. And it's usually my way or the highway in a negative aspect. He's very narcissistic, very controlling, and he doesn't operate out of love. And with the Nine of Cups right next to it in reverse as well, because they're unhappy. They're emotionally unfulfilled. So again, of course, they're not operating out of love. They're trying to control the aspects of you. They're trying to pull you down to where they are. And that's how most narcissists are. Show me love for Aquarius. What is the current energy that's going on for Aquarius? I like jumpers, so please bear with me here. Oh, here we go. Aquarius, you have the Five of Wands and our card, the Star. So that is basically saying exactly that. You're coming from a place of chaos, competition. You could have been dealing with a fire sign or someone that has fire in their chart. And you are still walking the path of love, faith, hope, destiny, renewal, rebirth. Out of coming from a place where chaos, inner drama that was around you, it was a place that, again, was not fulfilling because it had you even going within and having drama within yourself. You wasn't at a place where you were having peace. But again, some of you guys are still maintaining that love. You're still maintaining your wishes. You're still maintaining faith and hope of your dream life, because you're coming from a place that is very chaotic. You could have been around people that was in competition with you, as the card says, competition with who you are, knowing that you are the what? The motherfucking star. So there was people that were in competition with you. That is not done out of love, okay? That is not done out of love. But again, you still try to remain lovable. You try to remain faithful. You try to keep up the hope. You try to keep the dream alive, right? So again, give me more with, let's get more here with the competition here for Aquarius. Ooh, yeah. It could have been things that kept you up at night, had you worrying. You were in a place of fear, questionable energy all the time, not knowing where you were going to be in the future, not knowing what the aspect of this current situation, whatever you're in or wasn't. Please remember, this could be past, present, and everything's going to be different for everybody. This also will not resonate with everybody, as we have billions of Aquariuses on this planet. It will not resonate with everybody. So you take what resonates here for you and leave the rest for someone else. All right, so you were in a place where, again, with a lot of chaos, drama around you. It had you in a place where you were questionable about your faith. You were questioning about your wishes, where you stood. You also were not in a place for peace. You were living out of fear or having fear about what was going to happen next, because you were around some narcissistic energy, people that were trying to control you, control your destiny, control your life. Okay, unruling people, but we're not able to even to control themselves. Yeah, it could have been a friendship here. third party, Three of Cups, a friendship, people that did not like your shine. They did not like the aspect of yourself, of you feeling confident to even be a star, to even be bold and be naked out there in the world, showing, because that's normally we are. Sometimes we're transparent when we speak about how we feel and everything. And a lot of people don't like to hear the truth as the truth came out, okay? So you're keeping faith. You're keeping faith alive with your abundance. Wow. We got the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? So you were dealing with somebody that was not so innocent. Scorpio energy here, okay? Or they could have it in their chart as well as you. But you were dealing with somebody that at once you had nostalgic memories about this person, or they had memories about you, but your memories of them is not so good. It is not so good. It was not good times. This person left you distraught, empty. They always kept you in a lot of drama. They always kept you in secret competition. They were choosing their friends over you. Again, you could have been breadcrumb, but now you are keeping the dream alive. You're keeping, your eyes on the prize, and you're keeping your eyes on the star, right? On that wish up in the star, because abundance is coming in. You also have clarity about a lot of people. You could have been dealing with somebody that always tried to play innocent. They could have played on your innocence. This could have been a friend from childhood. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you guys, yes, we do not mix with these water signs. I'm telling you, it's like oil and water. Oil and water. Okay? We do not mix with these water signs. And I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in my chart, but not in my main three. So you probably were dealing, more likely here, you were dealing with the water sign. Somebody that tried to play very innocent, somebody that tried to play childish games, okay? Manipulation, put you in secret competition, all right? Breadcrumb you, take your generosity for granted. But for some of you guys, you got clear-minded here with the truth about this person. You got clarity. And you also know that you have abundance coming in. Abundance is your birthright. So again, there we got the King of Wands. It also could have been a fire sign. And you can't make it up. Wow. He fell right up on this Queen of Cups. Right up under. So this Queen of Cups could have been dealing with a fire sign that also was in cahoots with this manipulation, trying to control or basically bully you. Yeah, Ace of Wands, upright. It fell right where the Three of Cups is. So it could have been some type of energy manipulation or magic that was done or tried to be done on your destiny, on your life, on your abundance, on your calling here with the star card in the middle. So again, you had people that was truly coming up against you, Aquarius, for whatever reason. All right, give me some more information. What is this? But they know, like I said, you have people that know, whoa, the Magician card in reverse. Definitely some magic here. Definitely some energy manipulation. Some people operating out of their shadow side. What is this Magician card here in reverse? Oh, shit. But what they failed to see, Aquarius, is that you're very resilient. You are a fighter. You are a survivor. That is one thing that we're good at, of being a survivor. We can survive the coldest conditions, the harshest conditions. We fight for what is right. That is part of being a humanitarian. But again, you had people that wanted to come up against this, okay, because they did not like the warrior in you. They did not like how confident. Whoa, shit. Hangman in reverse. You were dealing with people that were not enlightened. They also were not enlightened about who the fuck you are and what you've been through in life, how resilient you are and how you persevere through the toughest times, how you are a spiritual warrior. Okay, you had people that wanted to test your spiritual gangster. You also got out of a place, or you're getting out of a place where you're no longer stagnant. You're no longer sacrificing yourself or anybody else, you understand that you can operate out of love, but you don't have to give your all anymore. You have to pour into your own cups. You were dealing with somebody that was very selfish, wanting to be emotionally fulfilled off of your cups, off of your workings, off of your hard work, off of your faith and dreams, off of your abundance. Okay? They was hoping to get money from that or energy from that. They already was taking your energy, Aquarius. Okay? They was taking your good hearted nature for weakness here. And they were trying to utilize that energy, like energy vampires. When you are around a person of light, you can take that energy by touching them. That's why they tell you do not touch people. Don't let everybody touch you. People hugging you. Your energy, again, is the new currency. So they can take that energy and start to use their imagination, their creative force field, because they've taken that from you. And again, create some things off of that. Try to create their own abundance. Try to create their own future of a new life for themselves with your energy, with your kindness. You can take from people more than just physically, okay? And that's what's been going on here. Yup. It's a change. You definitely, with 2-2 here, you change direction. You change direction. You're no longer dealing with these folks. You're not in the place, indecisive then pop out. You're not indecisive anymore, but you're taking the steps to make a decision about your future. You're no longer holding on to the past, to the things that weighed you down, that was low vibrational. You're coming from the dark into the light. You're making that change. You're coming from your shadow side. You're done dealing with people in their shadow side. And look, it's so funny because it looks like a lunar eclipse in this card. Exactly what we're going through now, right? And the decision, you're planning your future because you're keeping hope. You have faith in your dreams. You have faith in your wishes. And you understand that, again, you continue to have that vision in your mind of what you want out of your life and keep positive mindset, operating out of love, not hate, not fear, not envy, not jealousy. And you will manifest everything that you want to come into fruition, right? Into fruition. But then you have people around you that operate out of the opposite, that operate out of their shadow. And they refuse to change. They refuse to heal. They refuse to do the work. So they're going to continue to pull in. Yeah. Again, you stepped out of destitute. You step out of that like mindset, that fear, and you started to step into the Empress, divine energy, divine feminine energy. The year is the 9th year. It is the feminine aspect. All right? It is the yin. Okay? We are operating out of the feminine energy, Empress energy, whether you're male or female. We all have both. You are changing your mindset from destitution and remaining to have the faith. You're stepping into alignment with the Empress energy, divine energy, because you know that you're called. All these things happen for a reason, okay, to prepare you for what's to come. So, you can't get through a higher level without going through these obstacles and challenges like a maze. So again, to get through this situation, you were tested. You were tested to see how strong and resilient you truly are. And maybe these people, these narcissists, hopefully, because it looked like for a lot of us, we've been through a lot of narcissists. We attract that. It's like, attracting moths to a light, to a flame. You hang a lot outside, it's going to attract all kind of bugs. Lightning bugs, flies, moths, all that. So again, you had to get rid of these nasty bugs on your light. And again, you were operating sometime out of fear for the future. But long as you never lost your faith, you never lost your vision, you never lost your dream. And again, you started to get aligned with what is alignment for you. An empress doesn't chase, she attracts. She sits on the throne and she allows things to come to her. She is open to receive. She is in a creative energy. She has a huge imagination. She's very nurturing and supporting. She's the queen of all queens. All right. So again, you started to focus on your own stability. You started to conserve your energy, and you pull back. You pull back from giving to these low basic energies, these narcissists, these people in Karmicville that wanted to control your destiny, that wanted to control the outcome, that wanted to basically control you. You stop giving that energy to them. And that was something that was called on to you to do from the higher ups. Show me more with the star card. Give me more with the star card. Oh, here we go. Here now we got the Emperor upright. 10 of Cups. Yeah. You're going from rags to riches, Aquarius. You're going from broke, hitting rock bottom, to perfect harmony, to everything you emotionally can have, be emotionally fulfilled. The 10 of Cups. Skip the 9 of Cups. You're going to 10 of Cups. All right? This could have been friends, family. This could have been an aspect of a lot of people that tried to break you. But the universe now says, okay, excuse me, universe, excuse me. It goes down here. Even in this aspect, you're going to meet your divine partner, somebody that is in alignment with you. You're going to get out of this controlling energy, this lower level Karmicville, these narcissists. You're getting away from these people as you get in line, okay? And the universe is going to grant you from rags to riches. And again, you're going to be celebrating. You also could be meeting the one, your twin flame, your soulmate, the emperor and empress is both here. You could be operating it out of both your divine feminine and masculine. But the feminine needs to take precedence because we are in feminine energy as of now. Okay? The feminine energy is where we create, right? The feminine energy is where we invest. The feminine energy is where we rebirth. We give birth to new ideas, to businesses, to love, to children, to family, to things that we can live in legacy and abundance. We give birth to that as a woman, as a female. The masculine holds down the fort, holds down the stability, holds down the throne. So when you're taking on both of those energies, you're doing both. You're creating, you're open to receive from the universe because you are in proper alignment. You also are being the own ruler of your throne. You're taking your power back. You're not giving your power away anymore to these karmics, to these narcissists, to these energy vampires. You're taking that away from them. And you're taking your power back, and you're operating out of love, and you're walking in your purpose. You're getting in divine alignment with God, the universe, higher power, your ancestors. Hi, Risha. Risha. Hope I said that right. All right, so again, you were dealing with people that did not want to heal. You were dealing with people that did not want to heal their inner demons, their chaos, their drama, their envy, their jealousy. Because 5 of Wands is drama. All right, constant arguments, people fighting, people wanting you to fight with them, want you to engage. As I said, that is the truth. You see clearly now what's going on, right? No more blind, being stalemate, being blind to the facts of what's going on around you. You have clarity here, and it has been given it to you by the divine. You know the truth, and you stand 10 toes down on business with it because you are that Queen of Swords, right? Yeah, you've been hurt, you've been scorned, but you're wiser, you're more confident. And if anybody crossed that barrier, again, they will get cut off with the quickness. You're holding down the fort, you're standing on business, and that's all they need to know. That's all they need to know. All right, Spirit, give me more here. Show me what's going on here with Aquarius. Yeah, you're walking away. Some of you guys already walked away. Some of you guys already emotionally detached. You're already withdrawn from this energy. You're tired of the disappointment. Okay? You were at a place at one time, like I said before, where you were indecisive, but now you made that decision to walk away, to drift away aimlessly, because you have a vision and this was not it. And you walk away from the 8 of Cups into your 9 of Cups. Yeah, you spent time in isolation. You got the true calling out of being alone because you got the able to soul search, call on introspection. You got some inner guidance. And it's funny because I be listening on that YouTube where the lady be like, I never give a fuck. I never give a fuck. I never give a fuck. And I know she's supposed to be crazy, Angela. And she be like, my name is Sarah. But again, she ain't never give a fuck. And that's how it is right now, Aquarius. Like, you have isolated yourself. You've been pushed into isolation by these people that wanted nothing but drama and chaos. They try to come against you. They try to control you. They try to bully you. And now you're in a place where, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'll be by myself. I'd rather be by myself where I can hear God. I can practice my vision. I can practice my vision board. I can get in more alignment with myself. I can introspect. I can look at myself and take accountability for the things I did wrong if I was wrong in this matter. Okay, people might have said that you use this as escapism, but I don't see this. You're coming out of a place where you were dealing with 5-5 here, drama, chaos, people that try to keep you out of your peace. They try to keep you out of alignment. They knew who you was. You operate out of a place of love. They try to take your kindness for weakness, but they also got to see the other side of Aquarius, right? That you can be very detached emotionally. You can walk away fast from something that tries to confuse you, right? That want to give you illusions, that is sensory overloaded. All right. Again, you get into a place where you know that you're here for something much more better than the bullshit. That they try to give you. So in isolation, you can search for your purpose. You can, again, make a decision, get out of that indecisiveness, make a choice, and know that some of the choices that you made were not good. Because, yeah, you might have had options here. But again, one of those choices in those cups is a poisonous state. One of them is burning fire. Again, but you also could have been dealing with, I'm getting 2 messages here, a water sign that now feels like they made the wrong choice when they decided to go up against you, right? They had too many options. They also had a time where they could have chose not to do this. 7-7, here we go. Starting with 7 of Pentacles. Again, that indecisive. Okay? That's in reverse. You could have feel like you made a wrong investment. Or somebody made a wrong investment dealing with you. All right? Because they fucked around and found out. Or they will be. Okay? Indecision, again, here in reverse. Now you're also realizing, Aquarius, about your choices as well. You might have made a wrong decision believing in these friends, believing in this lover, believing in certain family members. It's going to be different for all of you. But like I always said, once you know better, you will do better. Sometimes you have to go through some things to get through it. Again, with that fucking bird, I can't get the fuck away from this house fast enough. At the top of the deck, 7 of Swords. Deception, thievery, sneakiness, cheating. You went through it all, Aquarius. And I feel like people, they know where you've been through. They know what you've been through. And they wanted you to go through even more. They wanted to be a part of your destruction. But them not knowing how much of a warrior you are, they made a bad investment with coming up against you, honey. Okay? Ooh, you can't make it up. The fucking devil. The devil. The demon itself. Try to have you in bondage with manipulation. Okay? Try to have you in bondage with temptation. Try to have you in bondage with materialism. Someone was very toxic around you. You could have been dealing with the Capricorn. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They are the main three that are here. All right? Or all over here. With Pisces being here. So you were dealing with somebody that's very manipulative. And they thought being or showing you, again, a big fucking bully. Who is a fucking bully in adult age? Like, are you serious? Who does this shit? Grow the fuck up. You ain't bullying nobody over here. You're definitely not going to bully a high functioning, healed Aquarius. But now they got to go and heal from this bullshit. But again, they tried to strong arm you, Aquarius. All right? But not knowing who the fuck you are, who you're in alignment to be. Why is the devil here? Give me more information about this devil energy for Aquarius. Saw the moon. Give me information here about this devil. Aquarius, they were mad. I'm getting two situations out of here. They were mad because no matter what, you still get attention. You still get your accolades. You still get success. Even in isolation. Even when you ghost people, you still are in the spotlight. You still get a recognition. You still are winning. And you were dealing with somebody that was operating out of their ego. Operating out of pride. All right? Give me more with this devil. Whoa, child. Here we go. You were dealing with very immature energy. They were very curious about what was going on in your life. Okay? And they had creative blocks. They are not as creative and imaginative as you. They were, again, very jealous and envious about who you are, who you were told you were going to be, how powerful you are, how powerful you took your shit back, your energy back, how quick you detached away from these other people. My team. How you detached from these people and told them, you know what, I'm walking away. You can kiss this fat ass behind me. All right, so then they become melancholy. They start to become very dreadful. All right, apathetic, bored with their lives because they suck with their lives. And your life is so filled with admiration and excitement and attention. And like the star card, some of you guys can almost be celebrity status. You get a lot of attention. You get a lot of praise. People just love your energy. And so did they at once. That's why they're mad. Because other people still see you how they once saw you. But again, instead of being admirable about it, they became very jealous, toxic, and chaotic. Putting you in secret competition. All right? Trying to bully you. Sorry, guys. I had to drink some. I am thirsty. Yeah, so they tried to bully you. They tried to make you feel insecure about who you was. But again, they haven't studied Aquarius very well. They haven't studied a high vibrational Aquarius very well. So because, again, a narcissist don't see none of that. They can't take accountability. They can't even see themselves. Especially when they're operating in that devil energy, that toxic ass jealous energy. For some of you guys, you had 3 people that came against you. All right? Yeah, it could have been at work. They were working together against you. It could have been a third-party situation. But again, they tried to stop your future planning. They tried to keep you in the mode of being indecisive. They also tried to stop your personal goals. Okay, they didn't want you to be discovered. They didn't want you to have inner alignment. But as soon as you saw this and realized what was going on, a lot of you guys worked with a higher power. You started to work with, remember, there's 3, right? There's 3, body, soul, and spirit, right? So you started to work with the 3, the ascended masters, any ascended master, anybody that you believe in. You started to work with that person, prayer, is when you talk to God. Meditation is when you listen to the answers. So you start to get into alignment that way. You set clear boundaries, you detached, you walked away, and you got into an inner alignment. And you started to see progress, or you will. And again, this makes other people mad because they thought they were going to be able to deceive you, to hold you back, to spy, to manipulate you, to strategize against you. Okay? To get trickery on you, to steal things from you, not just material things, but your energy as well. They were scheming, plotting, planning to destroy you, Aquarius, to keep you on the bottom. But again, you realize it was a lot of things that you need to close out, detach from these people. Because again, detaching from them, walking away from the situation, completing the cycle, gave you none but freedom and peace, and gave you a place of wholeness. You didn't need no closure. You don't need no closure. The closure is what they done, what they tried to do. The closure is the deception. The closure is the bullying. That's all you need in an aspect like this. God's going to get you the closure because all the shit that they've done to you is going to make you succeed and shine right in their faces. So there's no need to get your lick back because God, your ancestors will always get your lick back for you. Okay, you best believe it. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune, karma, destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is turned right up in your favor, a turning point. Good luck. Okay, as this cycle ends. Wow, now we got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So now these people are trying to prioritize time management, meditate, look at situations at a different aspect, because now they need to figure out some things. So again, as you meditate, get to a place of where you can relax more, you get to reprioritize your life. You get into a place of better time management, adaptability with this change. And it's going to be a change for the better. Woo, child. Hangman again. And almost in reverse. So you're coming out of limbo. You're coming out of stagnation. And again, now you have people that are worried. Now they're having money issues. Okay, you're releasing worry. Now, whatever the things they wanted for you is coming on to them. You're still trying to operate out a place of love because that's who we are. But I can't blame you that some of you might have some resentment. Yeah, because you have true clarity about who these people are, what they did, and what they tried to do. And you're just trying to operate out of optimism because you have been enlightened. Some of you guys might also be giving birth to something new. You might be in a pregnancy. You might be getting married. But you will be happy because you do know the truth. And you do have confidence. You walk bold in this light, in your light, because you know you shine bright. You shine bright through all the bullshit that these people try to put you through. And you know, game is over. The gig is up. They've been exposed. Game over, death card, and the sun card. After the endings, there is a new beginning, right? There is a change. There is a rebirth. There is abundance. When you end these cycles and walk away from these people, you're going to be walking right into your abundance, your new life, the truth, clarity, peace, happiness, alignment. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's now get my own little gossip, my own little cards. These are my downloads. Show me what you see coming before Aquarius, or what's going on in Aquarius energy with these downloads. We got at the bottom of the deck, healing from the past. So again, while you were still trying to heal from other shit that you were going through, these people created nothing but chaos, drama, competition that you didn't even know you was in. You didn't know you was competing with these people. You got somebody that is obsessed with you in a bad way, okay? And that's what the devil card as well is: obsession, temptations, manipulation. All right? You got somebody who's obsessed with you in a bad way, Aquarius. You have heightened spiritual gifts here, okay? So again, that's probably why they were mad, You hear this nonsense in this fucking house? You hear this nonsense in the background. Fucking bird at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. The bullshit that goes on in this fucking house. And this bitch wants somebody to pay for that shit. I fuck be damn. Okay, some of you guys are journaling, praying, and meditating more. As I said that before. Again, I had to tell somebody today, journal. You're loving on yourself. You're doing all the self-healing that you need. Okay? Somebody was very ego-driven. They could have said this about you. You are connecting to your higher self, right? Okay, so you were dealing with somebody that was very ego-driven. Also, the Six of Wands could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the Capricorn energy, right? You were dealing with somebody that was very ego-driven. You also have new opportunities coming in. You were dealing with somebody that lacked direction. And because they lacked direction, they were mad about you being very positive and optimistic about your journey, your healing, your faith, and your hope, and your purpose. So they were mad about that. Yes, narcissistic abuse. You were definitely dealing with narcissistic energy. You are also dealing with somebody that might have a secret life, doing things behind the scenes where nobody knows. Somebody else is also falling ill. They are falling sick. You got karma is hitting them hard. Okay? So again, these people again have no idea what is coming in for them, especially with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. The luck is going to be changed. The tables are going to be turned. We have birth chart, Akashic records. Keep those things to yourself. Someone is looking into your Akashic records, Aquarius. Life is changing in a positive way for you, Aquarius. You are getting your Dharma. We have return to sender, non and void. So somebody was sending you some negative energy. We have a karmic female and male here. Wow, we have a foul-smelling female or male here. Usually, these karmics do stink because they don't take self-care in themselves. Because if they did, they wouldn't be worried about nobody else. They also start to smell like the rot that they try to portray on somebody else. They start to smell very demonic, okay? Like something is rotten within inside of them. But this person that's falling ill or sick, something might be wrong with them. And maybe that's what's smelling, but you have a foul-smelling female or male here. Give me some more with these downloads. These are my downloads. So you do have narcissistic abuse. So some of you guys definitely have dealt with a lot of narcissists in your journey, but that also was to prepare you for what's to come, right? Something good. You've been dealing with somebody that was very unfaithful. You've been dealing with people that love to gossip about you to friends and family. You also were dealing with somebody that had a distorted thinking and a distorted view and perspective. That's why the Hangman Pisces energy was coming up and reversing on the side. You also could have been dealing with somebody that has mental issues undiagnosed. Okay? So they're operating out of a place where they don't even know that their mind is all fucked up, right? Because they need to get, mental help. And a lot of people don't want to get mental help. They don't want to see a psychiatrist. They don't want to get mental help and address their mental issues. They want to continue busted. The law is involved. So some of you guys are getting the law involved, or the law is involved. Some of you guys were dealing with a weirdo, does weird shit for no damn reason. My God. You also were dealing with a groupie, a fan. Some of you guys are earth angels. You are a chosen one, a special being. Some of you guys, again, after this situation, your business will soar. And, oh, wow. Last but not least, we have in a full alignment here. So like I said, you are getting in full alignment. You're walking in your purpose because you're still operating out of love. You were dealing with somebody that was trying to swap destinies with you. That's why they were copying and mimicking you, all right? You stay on this person's mind, rent-free. You have a space, okay? So somebody loves watching you and stalking you. Social media is what I'm hearing, but, okay? You also have new lover coming in when I split the deck. So again, like I said, when you leave this chaotic, low vibrational energy, you got abundance, money, love, happiness, a new home, all coming in for you. So again, you don't have to worry about the situation. You just have to stay in alignment. You just have to stay positive. You just have to stay operating out of love. And oh my God, trust me, I know how hard it is to deal with these people here in the streets. They for the streets. All right. I'm going to end with the Moonology card. I'm going to break it up to something new right now. I was going to do Aries reading, but I'm going to reschedule that for tomorrow. Ancestor Spirit Guide, show me this ending for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Wow. A personal issue reaches resolution, Aquarius. Some of you guys could be dealing with a cancer or have cancer in your chart, but a personal issue that you once had is going to be resolved. So you don't need to worry, okay? If it's about finances, money, any of that, it's going to be resolved. You're going to be stepping into your purpose. All this shit, again, this pain, you transmuted this energy into a higher alignment. You're getting into alignment. You were dealing with weirdos. You were dealing with people that were secretly jealous of you, putting you in secretly competition, people that were, again, bullies, narcissists, trying to abuse you. But again, you saw through the veil. Your spiritual attacks. I didn't see this here. You have been getting spiritual attacks. People have been taking things from you. And some of you guys cleared your energy, or you need to. All right. Now we have expect the powerful change with the new moon eclipse. Okay. We just had the new moon and now we're having a lunar eclipse. So again, you have things that are being resolved, but you had to surrender it to God. You had to surrender it to the universe. Long as you know that you've been doing the right things, right? And that you operate out of place out of love and not fear and not hate, not jealousy, none of these low vibrational energies, you know that things are going to come and work out for you, right? With the star card right in the middle, you know that your dreams and wishes are going to come to fruition. Long as you keep the faith, long as you operate out of love, long as you stay enlightened, right? Long as you stay positive, you know things are coming in for you. Give me one more for Aquarius. And they give me two. This came out in reverse. Crazy. It is a time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo. And it came right in reverse. Because now you have surrendered, Aquarius. You give enough. You gave enough, right? It is now time to receive, right? So it is not a time to give rather than take. It is a time to receive. You have been through a lot of people, been through a lot of situations that you did nothing but give, 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 give. And they did nothing but take, 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 take. So now that's in reverse because there's a powerful change that is happening. If you are becoming a new being, a new special being, because you're getting into alignment with being in this Empress and Emperor energy, standing on your own throne, focus on your stability. You have your hands out to receive. You're not chasing, you're attracting, right? And last but not least, I'm sorry, got two here. Nothing is yet set in stone with the mutable moon. And we got confidence is your key to success. All right, with the star card and the sun card. Confidence is your key to success. With the polar opposite of Leo, right? New moon in Leo. You be confident, Aquarius. You walk with your head high. Okay? Keep them high. Keep it high. The answers you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini. And then on top of the deck, it is a time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, please subscribe to the tribe. Please leave a like, leave a comment. I do have a lot of haters, but again, I'm going to continue to do what I got to do. Give these messages out, and they can continue to hate because I'm going to be great. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. Bye now.